The guide to sniping in Madden 22 is pretty simple, but I have some tips and tricks for you in order to really take advantage of sniping and how to make coins using these sniping filters. So make sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn those noti bells on, especially if you are enjoying these coin tips and things like that. All right, so I know to keep putting those out. All right, first thing is first. You can see our coin stack is down to about like 1.8, but we did make a ton of investments. So in this video, I'm gonna go over some tips and tricks on sniping, things that a lot of people probably don't know or should know before they get into sniping. I'm also gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you different sniping filters. I have like a couple that I'm using today, and how to prepare for team diamonds with these sniping filters, okay? So before we jump into it though, hit that like button, all right? Just hit that like button so I know you like these. All right, so here we go. First thing, always, you need a spreadsheet. You need to know what the prices are looking like before you start sniping. That's simple as that. If you're just going in blind, it's gonna be really hard to tell what is a good price to buy cards and what's a bad price to buy cards. So first thing, getting our sniping our spreadsheet, okay, for our market. Now on the screen, you can see our spreadsheet here with all the overalls of the cards and what they sell for and their trading value. So I've shown you this before. You have access to it. If you go into my Twitch channel, you go !market and it'll pop up for you. I'll also have it in the description down below or in the comment section. So just have a look for it there. But main thing is, I know what the prices of all these cards are selling for currently. And now we know how to snipe. We know to snipe, we need to get them for under these prices, all right? We know we need to get them for way cheaper than what they're selling for currently. Let's go in and check out some of these prices and what cards I'm looking for right now. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at my trades and my auctions before we really do anything else, before I show you some of these filters, because filtering is one of the most important things that you can do in Madden. You wanna find the cheapest possible price, because people don't go down and filter all the way down to get to that cheapest part. They just like go into the auction house, search for a position, and they pick up the first card that they see there. Here, we gotta go filter down to make sure we see the newest ones, because those are usually the cheapest. So I did a few things this morning on stream, so if you wanna go and check me out on Twitch, the link will be down below. All right, just go ahead and click on that link. But you can see here, these are all the newest cards. So 82, 9,000. 85, 24,000. Okay, 83s for 13. And you're probably looking as well, like a lot of these are core elites. I'm gonna talk a little bit about core elites a little bit later towards the end of the video, but it's really, really important that you pay attention and you focus on what we are doing here, because it makes a huge difference in the profit margins, okay? So you can see all these cards were bought really, really cheap, okay? This is just some, like, just whatever I was grabbing this morning, but there's tons of more that we found in the last couple days. So let's now go into the auction house, okay? I'm gonna do some live sniping for you as well, but the biggest thing is gonna be showing you probably 3 filters. I'm gonna probably show you 3 filters that you can use, but a quick tip that you need to know before you even jump into the auction house. First thing you need to know, go look at the store. You can tell which cards are gonna be the cheapest by seeing what's in the store and what packs are available. I know a lot of people are like, all right, we'll go to the market, we'll go to the auction, we'll go and search for the cheapest cards. Yeah, you can, but the store is pretty much like the tell of what's gonna be the cheapest. So we know on the weekends, legends are always gonna be really, really cheap because they have legend bundles and things like that. On Friday, they gave us some more ultimate kickoff stuff, ultimate kickoff bundles, so that was really, really cheap yesterday on Friday, okay? And I was able to snipe a bunch of the 85 ultimate kickoffs for really, really cheap, because when there's bundles, people are gonna buy them, even if they're not great. Even if they're not good bundles, people are still gonna buy them, and then they list those cards for cheap. So right now in the featured, we have legends and ultimate kickoff. So those are the main focuses that we want to look at today. But I also have one more that I want to focus on for Team Diamond moving forward. Okay, so let's jump into it. Let's go show you the 3 filters we are looking at right now. So going to the auction house, my favorite filter that I use every single weekend even throughout the week sometimes, depending on what day it is. I go in, I put like the letter M here just so we can like filter down a little bit more. And then I go quality, elite, and then I go by position. But not all these cards, when we go by position, not all these filters are gonna work. How do we know they work? You're gonna go on PlayStation, you're gonna click on the R2 button and go to newest. If you see 59 minutes or 1 hour, you know these are the newest cards out there. So here we go. We know that the QB filter is good to go. All right, we can use this filter. We can come back to it and find some snipes using this. Then, if I go, for example, to running back, if it does show 59 minutes, or it does, so we know we can use this filter as well. But then you go to something like wide receiver, it's not going to show us. Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. My apologies. Usually when there's a lot of cards on the block, wide receivers are usually one that you can't really find because a lot of people are putting cards on the auction house and then it just kind of floods it and it's not the newest. So, but this is right now, at the time of recording, you can. And then you can go through a bunch of other filters here, cornerbacks and all kinds. So 85 for 29,000, not too bad. That is going to be like 39 coins per training. I would take that, but we can probably find some cheaper ones. So this is one of my favorite filters. All you got to do, elite, the letter M in the search bar, and then go by position, go by newest, and then have your spreadsheet up on like one monitor, maybe on your phone, or if you have a second monitor like I do, I have it up so I know the price that 81 goes for. If I see this 81 going for 8K, I'll buy it, right? If I see this 83 going for 13K, I'll buy it, and stuff like that. So like, just go through these different positions and you will find quite a bit of snipes. Promise you there, you will. Right now, it seems a little bit quiet on the auction house, but we'll look through a couple. Okay, yeah, so 82s you want to get for like 10K is pretty solid. Okay, let's go and check out right outside linebacker. Usually if I have some success in here. Well, then you see some legends going for a decent amount. Prices seem to have gone up since I was sniping earlier, unfortunately, which is okay. You can keep going. You will find some. You will find some. All right, so that's the first filter, what you want to look through. I know we didn't really find any right now, but you saw some of my other snipes and things like that. You will, if you sit around here for long enough, you will find them. 88 for 89K, that's pretty solid as well. They'll probably end up selling for 105, 106, 80, yeah, 88. That's not bad either. Definitely can flip those later on in the week. Usually Sunday evening is the best day to get rid of them. And yeah, so there you go. 81 for 9,000, not too bad. Okay, 10,000. Yeah, so there's that. That's the first filter that I want to show you. The next one is we're going to go reset it all, take out this M, and then I'm going to look for legends only. I'm only going to look for legends this time around. So we're going to go to program. We're going to go to legends, and then we're going to go by different qualities and over position. So quality, I'm going to go, we'll start with the 82s for now. All right, we'll start with the 82s for now, 82s and 83s, and then we'll go all offense and all defense. We'll make sure that these are the newest, which they look like they are. All right, and we're gonna sit on here. We were looking for 82 for 10K. I'll take that. That's not too bad at all. We'll snag that because I'll probably end up selling that for about 13,000 coins, or I can hang on to it for later on. Another 10. There's a bunch of them for 10 here, so that's not bad, right? And then you're looking for 83s at 14 is not bad. 83s will probably end up selling for 17 on Sunday evening. So go all offense, all defense. And you can do this, okay? You can do this with the 84s, the 85s, 86 to 87s. And as you go up, an 85 for 26K, yep, I will grab that. That's pretty cheap training. All right, and Mike Haynes is a pretty good card, so we'll take that. Okay. And yeah, like I said, go through some of them. 24,000 for an 85, I'll take that because I know that's really, really cheap training. Even if they don't resell for high enough, we have cheap training, so that's always solid, right? But yeah, you saw a couple snipes right here. 80 and like 25K is not bad either. I can grab that if I wanted to, but we'll hang on to it for now. We'll just wait. Maybe we can find even something even cheaper. 26. All right, so you get the point, right? There you go, and then you can go by 86 to 87, but this is only for legends. If you want to do this for legends, yeah, you're gonna want to get 86s for probably closer to 40 at this point, and 87 probably for like 55 and under. Well, those are the PlayStation prices, obviously. So go all offense, all defense. So that's the second filter that I use on the weekends. All right, and then the last one that I want to talk to you about of how to prepare for the Team Diamonds. I posted a video about how I'm preparing for Team Diamonds, and it's mostly stocking up on my get a player packs and keeping those low golds, or if you get silvers, you exchange those up to low golds. Hold the low golds, we'll see what happens. Save your high golds, all that, all right? But we did need elites from last time. So another filter that I used to just go by elites. I believe we're gonna need some of these elite cards. So I'm gonna go put it by M. I'm gonna go to elite. I'm going to program. I'm gonna change my program to core elites. So we can just only looking for elites this time around and trying to get some really good prices. And then you go by all, like you start going by positions, quarterback, running back, all that. And you go by newest and you see if you can go find like an 80 for like 7K, grab it, okay? Same thing with like running backs, right? So as long as you're finding that if the cheapest price of their overall, I'm grabbing them because worst case scenario, again, they're cheap training or I can flip them if they don't go into those sets later on. I'm not gonna overpay for specific teams and things like that, but I will go ahead and grab some cards for cheap enough, okay, that are core elites here. So that is another filter I like to use just so I can be prepared for Friday when those Team Diamonds do come out. And again, if they are awesome, we're gonna make a ton of coins. If they don't go into those sets, well, we still got really cheap training and we have those cards that can be flipped, no problem. So go through every single position, try to find as cheap as you can go, all right? And you will be able to find some like 9,000 for the 49ers. If they have a good player, like an 85 for 25,000, that's the cheapest, like the cheapest training right now anyway. So why not grab that, right? So worst case scenario is cheap training. I can convert to coins later, but if that card decides to go into the Team Diamond set, that card's not going to go for 25K anymore. It's going to go for 40, 50,000 coins, right? And I'll be ready for it. So same thing, like an 82, there you go. And if you really want to go buy the teams and you want to grab all your team elites, go grab them on like the weekend when it's really cheap before they do take a little bit of a price increase, right? So there you go. Those are my filters that I use on the weekend and a little bit how to prep for Team Diamonds a little bit. Again, this part's a little bit more risky just because you don't know if those go into the sets just yet, but if they do, we're all ready to go. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informative. If it was, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and then you'll be prepared for Team Diamonds and you can make a coins throughout the week. So I'm gonna invest probably another like 400,000 coins today into snipes and sell them throughout the week and probably make a ton of coins. So there you have it. I'll catch you with another video very, very soon. Catch you later.